Hi everybody, welcome all. I'm so excited that you're here. Welcome all you virtual reality, virtual land people. Anyway, I wanted to introduce myself. My name is Regwan, and I am the author of this beautiful book called Geraldine and the Most Spectacular Science Project. This book was released about a month ago on February 28, 2020, and it was released by my publisher, Schiffer Publishing, which is such an amazing publisher. By the way, parents, you gotta go to Schiffer Publishing and take a look at their catalog and their website. They have such amazing children's books over there. So take a look at schifferpublishing.com and you'll see amazing books like this on their website. Let me introduce to you Geraldine. Geraldine is right over here. Usually she has a lot to say, but I guess today she's speechless. I think she's being cooped up at home for a long time and she can't go anywhere, just like everybody else. But this is Geraldine. You're gonna know a lot about her. So I hope everybody's here, and I hope that you guys can hear me well. I can't see anything out there. I can't see your comments or anything, but you can write your comments, and later I'm gonna go ahead and answer every single one of them, one by one. So this is Geraldine and the Most Spectacular Science Project. This is the first book of the series, the Gizmo Girl series. The next one's going to come out in about 5 or 6 months, which is going to be called Geraldine and the Space Beast. But let's start with the first one. Hope you enjoy it. Okay. I love being a troublemaker, shouted Geraldine. Let's go to lunch right now. Yes, Geraldine was known as the loudest second grader in Pinewood Elementary School. The teachers called her Feisty Geraldine. To the children, she was just plain silly and often a bit mischievous. Look, she's a leader here. This girl here basically takes control, and look how they're all looking at her like, what? What's going on over here? This girl over here shouting and yelling and going nuts. But this is Geraldine. That's our Geraldine. Instead of paying attention in class, Geraldine spent the time daydreaming about becoming an astronaut. She thought about soaring through the sky in a rocket ship, floating and bobbling weightlessly in outer space. She was totally fascinated by spaceships, stars, the galaxy, and most of all, visiting Mars. Hey, that's my favorite planet too.
Me too.
You too? That's my daughter Olivia, who actually wrote this book based on her.
Me too.
And there's my son Dylan.
I mean Jupiter.
Oh, Jupiter's his favorite. Geraldine had a wild imagination and loved creating unusual gadgets. She even took her mom's old toaster apart and added the pieces to her growing pile of old wires, screws, and assorted gizmos. Then she used the parts to build her own inventions. She had fine creations, they were. Look at this invention she made here. Geraldine's favorite invention were her portable tissue dispenser for cold and allergy sufferers. Would you ever wear this on your head and blow your nose with this thing? I don't know. Maybe today. This is actually not a bad invention with what's going on today.
I'm gonna play with.
And her unique solution to wearing eyeglasses in the rain. Windshield wipers here. Look at that. She just pulls a string and it just washes all the rain away so she can see. Actually, this is a good invention. I might use this in my practice. Unfortunately, her inventions greatly affected her mom and dad's daily routines. These folks don't look too happy right here, I can see. Look at their toaster and toothbrush. I think it's pretty much gone. But Geraldine has a different idea. One day, Mrs. Headley, Geraldine's science teacher, made an exciting announcement that really caught Geraldine's attention. Class, she announced, we're going to have a science contest. The winner will receive a first place trophy and the title of Best Second Grade Scientist. You think I need a glass of water after that one. What? Geraldine thought as she looked up from the spaceship she was drawing on her math paper. A science contest? Really? A science contest? This must be my lucky day. Wow. Geraldine listened carefully, which was quite unusual for her. Miss Headley continued, every year we award a special trophy to the student who creates the most remarkable science project. Only one student will win first This was exactly what Geraldine had been waiting for. An opportunity to show her classmates and teacher that she was not just a troublemaker. I can really do this, thought Geraldine. Right after school, Geraldine hurried home to begin her project. Her first challenge was figuring out what to build. She started by gathering her piles and piles of gadgets, screws, and electronic parts. She tried to envision the most spectacular science project, one that can win first prize. She spent days measuring, cutting, fastening, and gluing her contraptions into various creations. They were unusual. Some even worked, but nothing was remarkable. Nothing would win the contest yet. One evening, Geraldine went out to her backyard, where she loved to lie in the grass, gaze at the stars, and look for her favorite planet, Mars. She made a wish on each star she saw. Her wishes were all the same. I wish I could think of a remarkable project that would win first prize. Suddenly, a brilliant idea popped in her head. That's it, she shouted, forming a circle with her right finger and thumb and looking through it with her right eye. I am going to create telescopic eyeglasses that will make it possible to see Mars from Earth. Can you actually form with your right hand, take your right index finger and right thumb, close it, make a circle, put over your eye, and take a look out there. Can you see Mars or any other planets?
No.
Oh, I just see a messy room, but that's just me. Geraldine worked frantically for days. She rummaged through her piles of gadgets and gizmos and found her father's old eyeglasses. Oh, that looks like my glasses at home. I have it in brown. She carefully removed the lenses from her mom's old camera. These would be useful in bending the light as it reached the telescope. Next, she placed the lenses on opposite sides of an old paper towel tube and reinforced it with heavy-duty tape. By placing a small mirror between the lenses, she completed both optical tubes. Finally, she strapped both tubes to her dad's eyeglasses right here. So she's gonna go ahead and glue this to here and another one to here, using a strong glue she had found in his shed. She's an inventor. Geraldine sat back and admired her invention. At last, her masterpiece was complete. She ran outside to try it, and it worked. She was sure she could see Mars. Wow. The day of the science contest finally arrived. Geraldine and her classmates were busy displaying their projects. Joshua revealed his erupting volcano, which spewed clay lava all over Miss Headley's desk. What a mess. He ruined her desk. Uh-oh. And Timothy displayed his remote-controlled solar system that showed all the planets circling the sun. Actually, that's pretty cool. You press a button and it goes around the sun. And Annie arranged her miniature ecosystem and explained how certain things affect the environment. Another cool invention. Then it was Geraldine's turn. Dun, da, da, dun, da, 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 dun. As she walked to the front of the room, she heard her classmates whispering. One said, "She will never win." Another said, "She's too silly." Still another added, "All she does is daydream, duh." I added the duh. It wasn't there. I wish I actually added it to the book. Geraldine didn't care what they said, because she's a leader, of course. She knew she was about to reveal something special. She stood in front of the class, proudly explaining her invention. The class became silent. Everyone stared, their eyes opened wide. No one uttered a word. They had never seen such an amazing invention. Then, one at a time, Geraldine let each of her classmates and even Miss Headley try the glasses. Geraldine had finally proven to the class that they were wrong about her. She wasn't just a mischievous daydreamer after all. She was a scientist. Miss Headley happily awarded Geraldine first place. "Geraldine," said Mrs. Headley, "as winner of the science contest, you have now earned the title of Best Second Grade Scientist. The trophy is yours." Geraldine smiled as she gazed out the window at the beautiful blue sky. Thoughts of Mars came floating into her head. She was daydreaming once again. This time, she could see herself defying gravity, soaring through space to become the first astronaut to ever land on Mars. The end. Well, Geraldine here, do you have anything to say? See, speechless again. I don't know. For someone that can speak and doesn't stop talking, speechless. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this book.
Hi.
She what? Oh, she said something? Oh, I guess I missed it. That's my son saying she said something and I missed it. Anyway, if you enjoyed this book, I hope that you guys can share it. And I think next week I'll come on again and do a science project like Geraldine. Maybe I'll teach you guys how to build her telescope. We'll put it together. We'll do a live seminar. And if you have any questions or comments, please write below. I'll answer each of you. You can get this on Amazon, BarnesandNobleOnline.com, and ShareForPublishing.com, the best publishing company. So,
Daddy,
I hope you guys enjoyed it. And my Olivia has a question. What question do you have?
she says she wants to come to my house.
She's in your house. She's already in your house. Hold on. Geraldine, Olivia, meet Geraldine. Can you stay over? She's nothing to say. She's just
Yeah,
speechless.
I have something to say. She's gonna stay
So,
forever.
I will see you soon. Stay safe. Stay well. I'm thinking about you guys. And hopefully one day I can actually do this in person. Not through virtual cameras and all that. But for now, this is okay. It's not bad. Love you all. Good night.